Have you ever woken up from a dream, remembering a powerful figure, perhaps a wise old woman or a strong, silent man who felt deeply significant, but you couldn't quite place? What if those recurring dream characters are actually keys to understanding your own inner balance and psychological well-being? We're diving deep into the Anima and Animus, exploring how these ancient archetypes reveal the hidden masculine and feminine within your subconscious nightly visions. Welcome, dreamers and seekers of inner truth. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the depths of the human psyche. Guided by the legendary psychoanalyst Carl Jung, we'll be exploring two of his most profound concepts, the anima and the animus. These aren't just abstract psychological terms. They are living, breathing aspects of your own soul that communicate with you every single night through your dreams. So, what exactly are they? In Jungian psychology, every individual, regardless of their gender, possesses both masculine and feminine energies within them. The anima is the unconscious feminine side of a man, and the animus is the unconscious masculine side of a woman. These archetypes represent the inner other, the parts of ourselves that are often suppressed or undeveloped due to societal expectations and personal upbringing. Think of them as your inner image. They hold the qualities that you need to integrate to become a more whole, balanced individual, and the primary way they make themselves known, through the mysterious and symbolic world of our dreams. Let's start with the anima, the inner feminine in a man's psyche. The anima often appears in dreams as a female figure. This can range from a seductive siren to a wise priestess, an innocent maiden, or a nurturing mother figure. The form she takes tells you a lot about your current relationship with your own feminine qualities, things like intuition, emotional expression, creativity, and the capacity for relatedness. Jung identified 4 stages of anima development. The first is Eve, representing the purely instinctual and biological. In dreams, she might appear as a temptress or an object of primal desire, symbolizing a man's most basic connection to the feminine. The second stage is Helen of Troy. This figure is still highly romanticized and aesthetic, but she carries more personality and individuality. She represents a higher form of relationship, but the focus is still on beauty and romantic projection. Then comes the third stage, Mary, who embodies spiritualized love and virtuousness. A man dreaming of this anima figure might be developing his capacity for deep, unconditional love and compassion, seeing the feminine as a source of spiritual guidance. The final stage is Sophia, or wisdom. This is the highest form of the anima. She acts as a guide to the inner life, a mediator between the conscious and unconscious mind. When Sophia appears, she symbolizes a man's full integration of his feminine side, leading to profound creativity, wisdom, and a connection to the collective unconscious. So, when you dream of a woman, ask yourself, what qualities does she embody? Is she helpful or hindering? Her actions and your feelings toward her are a direct reflection of how you are engaging with your own emotional and intuitive world. Now, let's turn to the animus, The inner masculine in a woman's psyche. Just like the anima, the animus appears in dreams, but as a man or a group of men, he personifies qualities typically associated with the masculine: logic, assertiveness, rational thought, and action in the outer world. The animus also develops through 4 stages. The first stage is the man of mere physical power, like an athlete or a muscle man. This represents a very basic, instinctual form of masculine energy. The second stage is the man of action or romance. He might appear as a romantic hero or a man with initiative and ambition. This stage represents a woman's developing capacity for directed action and pursuing her goals. The third stage is the animus as the word, appearing as a professor, a clergyman, or an orator. This figure represents the power of reason, logic, and intellectual pursuit. A woman encountering this animus in her dreams is often developing her own intellectual authority and voice. The final and most integrated stage is the animus as the incarnation of meaning. He is a spiritual guide, a mediator of profound spiritual truth. Much like Sophia for the anima, this animus figure connects a woman to the deepest source of her creativity and spiritual consciousness. When you encounter a male figure in your dreams, consider his role. Is he a powerful authority figure who silences you? Or is he a helpful guide showing you the way? His character reveals your relationship with your own ability to think critically, assert yourself, and take action in the world. A negative animus might manifest as rigid, dogmatic opinions, while a positive animus offers courage, truthfulness, and intellectual clarity. So, how do we work with these figures to achieve psychological balance? The goal isn't to get rid of them, but to integrate them. Integration is the process of consciously recognizing and embracing these hidden parts of ourselves. When we ignore our anima or animus, they tend to become destructive. For a man, an unintegrated anima can lead to moodiness, irrational emotional outbursts, and a general feeling of being disconnected from life. He might project his anima onto real-life women, falling into obsessive infatuations where he isn't seeing the actual person, but rather the goddess or demon he's projected onto them. For a woman, a negative unintegrated animus can manifest as being overly critical, argumentative, and driven by rigid, unexamined opinions. She might find herself constantly battling with authority figures or feeling powerless because her inner masculine voice is a destructive tyrant rather than a supportive partner. The path to integration begins with paying attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal by your bed. When you wake up, write down everything you remember, especially the figures you encountered and the emotions they evoked. Don't try to interpret it immediately, just record the details. Later, reflect on these characters. What stage of anima or animus development might they represent? Is your dream anima a helpless child or a wise guide? Is your animus a domineering brute or an inspiring teacher? The state of your inner figure is a direct diagnostic of your inner state. The next step is conscious engagement. This is a technique Jung called active imagination. You can do this by taking a dream figure and, in a meditative state, starting a dialogue with them. Ask them what they want, what they represent, and what message they have for you. You might be surprised by the wisdom that emerges from these inner parts of yourself. For example, if a man consistently dreams of a sad, neglected woman, he might ask this anima figure why she is sad. She might reveal that he has been neglecting his own emotional needs or creative impulses. By listening to her, he can start to make conscious changes in his waking life, perhaps by taking up a creative hobby or allowing himself to be more emotionally vulnerable in his relationships. Similarly, if a woman dreams of a group of men judging her, she can use active imagination to confront them and ask what their judgment is based on. This can reveal her own inner critic and harsh, self-limiting beliefs that are holding her back. By engaging with these archetypes, you are doing the sacred work of what Jung called individuation. This is the lifelong process of becoming the individual. You were always meant to be a whole, complete self where the conscious and unconscious, masculine and feminine, are in harmonious balance. But integrating your anima or animus doesn't mean a man becomes more feminine or a woman becomes more masculine in a stereotypical sense. It means a man gains access to his own capacity for relatedness, intuition, and creativity, making him a more complete man. And it means a woman gains access to her own clarity of thought, courage, and ability to manifest her ideas in the world, making her a more complete woman. These nightly visions, these encounters with the anima and animus, are not just random brain activity. They are a roadmap. They are your psyche's way of showing you where you are out of balance and what you need to do to find your center. They are a direct invitation from your soul to embark on the greatest adventure of all, the journey to your complete self. Imagine if your dreams weren't just random stories, but direct messages from your psyche guiding you towards wholeness. They are. The mysterious individuals you encounter in your sleep are projections of your own unintegrated energies, calling for your attention. By decoding these powerful anima and animus figures, you illuminate your path to true self-discovery and a more complete understanding of who you are. So, the next time you wake up from a dream with the vivid memory of a powerful, mysterious figure, don't dismiss it. Welcome it. See it as a message from the deepest part of you. Ask yourself, what is this part of me trying to say? What quality does it represent that I need to bring into my life? Your dreams are trying to tell you something crucial about your true identity, holding the secrets to your inner psychological balance. You are being given a map to personal integration and a more complete self. Listen to its guidance. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of dreams and archetypes. If this sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the mysteries of the mind. Share your own dream experiences with anima or animus figures in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, sweet dreams.